I can't make anyone understand what it feels like to do something like that and to experience something like that. But at least this video will turn out to be a little fraction of what I felt. So, there was this one day where I realized I had not spoken a single word. I met no cyclist on the road. I was almost alone on the whole path. I had not seen anyone, not spoken with anyone. It felt like meditation. Only nature and wind and rest of the noise was cancelled. To my surprise, when I reached to the motel, it had a vending machine kind of booking system, so no human interaction as well. This was probably the time when I did not even heard my own voices in head. Pure bliss and the feeling of nothingness. But I think I needed such day. It was magical, having no noise other than the nature. I knew I was nearing to Busan as the landscape changed quite drastically again. I could no longer see the mountains, the path was plain, and only few elevated roads on the way. Life was very simple on those two wheels. I would cycle from 6 am. I never figured out where I would stay until I began my journey. If I would like anything, I would just park, sit, and admire the landscape. Move on to the next stamping booth and stamp the passport and just move on again. Whew. Oh yeah. If I was tired, I would sleep in middle of nowhere because I just felt like it. I realized I have entered the small town. Well, not so small but more industrial developed town. But at the same time, I was missing the landscapes, the nature, and that feeling of nothingness, the emptiness. I was already in Daegu, which is above Busan, and it's a big city with a population of 21 million. I was averaging 55 to 60 kilometers a day, and it was now taking shorter duration to cover the kilometers. I managed to find an Indian restaurant, and I was happy to have eaten something different than what I was carrying. So these are clothes and jackets. That's food and extra wires and batteries. and that's power bank and other stuff, mounts and charging wires, and certain as I keep instant food like dry fruits and all. And this has drone and other small amounts, which is quick and easy accessible when I'm riding. So yeah, done. The beauty about cycling is its speed is completely in your control. You can decide to go faster or slower, or stop wherever you want and park it anywhere you want. Life was simple, it wasn't mundane. If I liked, I would stop anywhere and just sit anywhere and admire what I was looking at. And the thought that there are chances I might not do this ever again made me realize to cherish the present more, and because of which I was so much in sync of what I was doing, and that made me really happy internally. I met an Ajushi who was an ex Samsung employee, and he had retired early and now enjoys cycling around Korea. He said whenever he gets time, he cycles, and this could be anywhere in the country he wishes to. I decided to end the day early. I was already ahead of my schedule, and I came across this small town which just had one motel, one convenience store, and one restaurant. Let's follow this one. I was a bit nervous. If there were no rooms available, I would have to cycle 60 to 70 kilometers to the next town, which also required me to cross one more mountain pass. But I was lucky, I got the room. And after resting for a few hours, I went on a hike to explore the town as well as to buy some food in the convenience store. When you are cycling, you see the roads in a faraway point. You see the farthest you can see that the road is going. Then your focus shifts to the sky and weather. Then to the sides of road, the river that seems to settle. Then trees or bushes surrounding, the mountains at front awaiting. Then to your front wheel, and then to your thighs and your legs. You don't know, but you are also aware of the views that you are leaving behind. There is an instant sense of existence and awareness, and zoop, you see the world without noise, without chaos. That feeling is what we can call as God, universe, or something above. The coldest was the 11th day of my ride. It was foggy, windy, and chilly, and the visibility was very low. There is this climb which is infamous for being extremely hard, even for the experienced riders. And there are this graffiti on the sides of that climb, which is funny because they say those are the cries of help.
If you see this, that's Guremji. I don't know if I'm pronouncing right or wrong, but that's unofficial stamping booth to climb this hill. Oh. Okay, we have made it to the top, and hopefully we should go south now. I go. Oh. It's 9:30 almost, and we have made it. The plan was to make it before 9, but half an hour here and there. It's okay. Ah.
So, this is the unofficial stamping booth they have kept over here to celebrate this epic climb. I was not able to ride it for most of my duration, but once you reach at the stamping booth, the view is unmissable. I met 3 guys there, and one of them made it on the hill by riding. He did it on cycle. Wow. Say hi. And finally came the descent. I think the only time when one enjoys falling is when we cycle high elevation. I was again riding next to the river, and it was just beautiful landscapes everywhere.
Oh my god! Oh, that was harsh. You have to be careful. Oh.
I was finally happy that the notorious climb everyone talked about was done. But then again, a climb. I was following the blue bike path, and I was hoping if I can skip this and also climbing a forest hill where I saw no humans and only wild dogs barking at a distance. But I ended up riding on the same route as I was not in place to make any mistake. I was already late and it was going to be dark soon.
Very good.
I struggled. I was in middle of a forest and it gets darker really quickly and it seemed it was going to rain.
Nobody told me about this another crazy hill hike. Climb, I mean. It was 163 meters high, and we have still not reached at the highest point of the hill. I think we are approaching that. One lady and her husband giving water, hookah research, and rain poncho because it is about to rain. It's so sweet. It was a sweet climb, and now we are on to sexy descent. So we just crossed that mountain.
The 11th day was the hardest to find the accommodation.
Oh God, we have arrived in our last hotel for the trip. Not now.
It took me hour and a half to find one, in which I encountered an abusive drunk uncle, a Halmoni who just shooed me away.
Let's go for a walk from my hotel to this place. today. What a challenge, right?
What all it was required for feeling that euphoric was just two wheels, food, shelter, and water. Bare essentials, but the sense of freedom beyond one's expectations.
Today is epic. Hi, Guru. Oh my goodness, I was about to fall.
Journey was coming to end. I had 70 kilometers approx more to go to reach Busan. This will be the first time I will not have to look for hotels or anything. I was almost at the end of my food quota.
Incheon.
인천?
Incheon.
오, 인천? 예? 인천에서 왔단다. 인천? 와, 와.
Entering Busan was a mixed feeling. I was happy, but I wanted to cycle more and wasn't mentally ready for the big city. Taking subways was too fast and walking was too slow. The last 20 kilometers were so chaotic in a good and a bad way. I broke my phone, and for a big patch, it was way too windy to ride. I was purposely going slow. I was literally avoiding to reach at the last point. I took one last break to admire the fourth river, the vastness of water, and then I started pedaling for the final push.
This is where we have to go. Nakongam Estuary Bank. Last 11 kilometers to go.
진짜.
Thank you. Yeah. Fighting.
I was beyond happy and ecstatic. The sense of achievement was beyond the expression I was familiar with. So I had no idea on how to express. I froze. I slept on the bench there for an hour or so to take it all in. Perhaps the most euphoric part of this journey was the people I met along the way. To those who broke the awkwardness and communicated in broken English to know if I was alright. It makes sense now. The realization that we all are part of something bigger than just being a self.
Literally on a cycle from Seoul to Busan. Finish. Thanks, Ira. Thanks. Good girl.
All you saints and sinners, poets, prophets, and fools. All you cowboys, tricksters, hipsters, trying so hard to be cool. All you dreamers and schemers.